Welcome back to the Sunday Special. We're reading No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai and illustrated by Junji Ito. Today's episode is Aspects of Human Behavior. Alright, let's get into this. This is just another aspect of human behavior. Nothing to be surprised at. Shake. Alba, you should forgive Yoshiko. You're not much of a prize yourself. What you do about Aoki is up to you. I wish you had the backbone to stab each other, two pieces of garbage, but, well, that's unlikely. This is basically hell. So long. Flap. I never felt such pleasure before. That the sight of my wife with another man would arouse such abnormal excitement. But the feeling that came over me after that was a bleak despair. Yozo, why are you crying? He told me he wouldn't do anything. It's fine. Don't say anything. You didn't know enough to distrust others. Sit down. Let's eat those beans. I never forgave, nor refused to forgive her. Yoshiko was a genius at trusting people. She simply didn't know how to suspect anyone. But the misery it caused. God, I ask you, is an innocent, trusting heart a crime? It was less Yoshiko's defilement than the defilement of her trust in people that became so persistent a source of grief that I could hardly carry on. For someone like me, in whom the ability to trust was cracked and broken, that I was wretchedly, timidly, forever trying to read the expression on people's faces. Shiko's immaculate trustfulness seemed clean and pure, like a waterfall among green leaves. One night, it turned that pure cascade yellow and muddy. Hey, look, it's finished. This here is a true work of art. Creation and destruction on a novel theme. I wonder if Aoki will understand it. I can't wait for Neika. Now you're a toast, Yoshiko. Gin, bring the gin. Oh, okay. Because of her rare virtue, her immaculate trustfulness, Yoshiko had been violated. Now that I harbored doubts even about this one virtue, I depended on, my only resort was drink. I drank from morning to night. My teeth fell out. The manga I drew now verged on pornographic. No, I'll come out with it plainly. I began to copy pornographic pictures that I secretly peddled. I wanted money to buy gin. It was unlikely, wasn't it, that a woman with absolutely no defenses had only yielded that once with Aoki. Perhaps other men. Hiroki? Hiroki, I would never forgive him for not clearing his throat when he first discovered them instead of going out of his way to come and tell me. What was this resolve to stab another? Right now, he was carefree, drawing a silly manga for a first-rate paper. He was the one I would never forgive. Mr. Joshi, are you in? Mr. Joshi? That voice. It's me, Aoki. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch much sooner. How have you been? Goodness, that's a nasty cough. Are you all right? Oh, it's just a cold. So what did you need? Is everything going well with Hiroki? Yes, about Mr. Hiroki. I've had just about enough of him. What do you mean? Well, the truth is he hasn't been drawing anything for some time now. Thus, there's a hole in the paper. I've tried all sorts of things, but he keeps faking illness or disappearing. And to top it off, he's stolen work by a certain major manga artist. So naturally, our patience with him is worn thin. Which is to say, we let him go. And so, I know it's selfish to come to you now, and I do apologize. But I'd like to offer you a series once again. What do you think? No, I'm more suited to a third-rate rag. I could never be such a first-rate paper. What are you talking about? You're a first-rate artist, aren't you, Mr. Joshi? Which reminds me, how is your work for Nika going? Making progress? Yes, I finished it. It's in the back room. Oh, please let me have a look. This... Stab him. Stab him. Please, let's have some tea. Oh, if it isn't the wife. You shouldn't have. Ma'am! Ma'am! Yoshi, let's commit a crime. The antonym to crime. The antonym to crime is broad beans. My favorite. Yoshi. Hiroki? Hiroki? What? Takedo? Takechi? How much was truth? How much was illusion? Before I knew it, I was inflicting on Ishiko an unabominable hellish caressing, and I timidly attempted a venture in indirect questioning. Were you 5 times with Hiroki, right? I know, I saw you. 3 times with Hiroki. That's what Hiroki said. How was my father? No. That would be impossible. I don't know. I didn't do it. In my heart, I bounded foolishly from joy to sorrow. But on the surface, my immoderate clowning, and then I dropped into a dead sleep. Toward the end of that year, sugar water, sugar water, dial. The writing had been scratched off, but part of the letter, but the part in Western letters remained. Yoshida couldn't read Western letters, so she must have thought it would be enough. The contents of this box, the contents of this box of sleeping pills was more than enough to cause death. The poor girl likely hid it in here for when she felt like she would need it. Thump. In my fading consciousness, phantoms to torture me appeared once again before my eyes, and continued until I fell into a deep sleep. All right. Well, that's it for today. I hope you'll join us again next time. Thanks for watching.